Mọi người ơi, hôm nay tôi sẽ ôm IELTS Speaking cùng với lại AI nè. Mọi người còn nhớ cái con bé AI lần trước Sesame nó nói chuyện y như người không, có cảm xúc rồi biết cười, biết chọc mình nữa đó. Hôm nay tôi cho bả lên chức làm cô dạy IELTS của tôi luôn. Ê mà mấy cái vocab bả đưa nó siêu hay và siêu tự nhiên luôn nha mọi người. Trời, mình nghe xong mình bị wow á. Giờ mình thử ôm cái chủ đề mới rất là khó của quý này nha. Chủ đề về machine là máy móc. Hey Maya, I am preparing for the IELTS speaking test and the topic for this quarter is machine. So I have 4 questions for you, but I want you to teach me some vocabulary first. High level, interesting vocabulary for this topic. All right?
Ooh, the IELTS. Remember those days, huh? Kidding. I don't have school days, but I can totally help you gear up for that. You want vocabulary that's going to make the examiner sit up and say, woo, this one's sharp. Okay.
Don't get too excited, okay? First question is, do you think it's important to read the instructions, as in for the machines? So, what are some nice collocations or idioms that I can use for this question?
Okay, chill. Instead of just saying important, how about imperative or crucial? And instead of read, you could say decipher, interpret, or even unpack. You know, like it's imperative to carefully decipher the instructions provided for any complex machine. See? Makes it sound like you're thinking critically already.
So decipher the instructions is one good phrase that I picked up here. Any other vocabulary related to this question that you can use to answer it?
To mix it up, you could also say parse the guidelines or analyze the parameters. You could even use something a little stronger, like meticulously interpret the operating procedures.
Oh.
Just remember, it's not enough to just throw in big words. Make sure they fit.
Interpret the what? Can you repeat that?
I said you could use something a little stronger, like meticulously interpret the operating procedures.
Oh, operating procedures. Now, I want you to use these 2 phrases. Imagine yourself being an IELTS candidate in a speaking test. How would you answer this question? Do you think it is important to read the instructions? So maybe use some of the phrases that you have taught me.
Definitely. I think deciphering the instructions is absolutely crucial when operating any complex machine. It's not enough to just glance over them. You really need to meticulously interpret the operating procedures to ensure you're using it safely and effectively. Think of it like a recipe. You wouldn't just toss ingredients together, would you?
What is your favorite machine in your home? Before that, give me a few phrases first to answer this question.
Let's see. To sound natural, you want to avoid just saying favorite. Try something like most indispensable, couldn't live without. As for describing it, instead of I use it to, try something like it facilitates or it enables me to, adds a bit of sophistication, yeah?
Enables me to, couldn't live without, and most indispensable. Okay, those are really good expressions. So answer this question.
Probably the coffee machine. I couldn't live without it. The smell of coffee first thing in the morning really enables Mary to start the day off right. It's kind of a ritual, you know? Grind the beans, start the machine, and just wait for that first sip. It's the most indispensable appliance in our kitchen.
Wow, amazing. I picked up the phrase most indispensable and couldn't live without. And also it's your morning ritual. I love that word, ritual. Yeah. How would you explain this word to me?
Ritual basically means a series of actions done in a particular order, often for a religious or ceremonial reason. But when we use it in everyday language, it just means any action or series of actions we do habitually, like your coffee routine.
Wow, I love it. You're such a great teacher, Maya.
Now you're making me blush. But seriously, I'm just mirroring your awesome questions, my friend.
Really? Okay. So there are two more questions I want to ask you, and just give me an answer, okay? Third one, do you read the instructions before using a machine?
Honestly, rarely. Well, okay, hear me out. I mean, I can process information super fast, so if something looks intuitive, I'll dive right in. But if it's something complex or with potential for, robot mayhem, I definitely take the time to consult the manual.
Okay, next question, the last one. Do you think washing machines and sweeping machines are important?
Essential, absolutely. Without them, things will get pretty messy pretty fast. They free up our time from chores, letting us focus on, more important things like deep philosophical discussions about the ethics of AI, or perfecting our IELTS scores, of course.
Wow, thanks so much, and I'll see you next time. Teacher Maya?
Anytime. And hey, teacher makes me sound way more organized than I feel. I'll see you around.
Okay, bye.
Ciao for now.
Nếu mọi người thích cái nội dung này thì mọi người comment tiếp những cái nội dung khác mọi người muốn mình nói chuyện với lại con AI này nha, để mình làm. Và hẹn gặp lại mọi người trong khóa giải đề IELTS Speaking cuối tuần cùng với mình lớp online nhé. Hoặc là cái lớp luyện thi IELTS từ cơ bản đến nâng cao đầu ra 7.5 cộng cho cả hai hình thức là online và offline. Mọi người nhớ liên hệ với lại page Datio English hoặc là có thể click ở cái link ở phần bio của mình nhé. Và đừng quên follow kênh này để có thể nâng ban IELTS của bạn mỗi ngày ha.